There's crocodiles in the water. So I got off the bus like 5-10 minutes ago, and I met this guy from the US, his name's Miguel, and now we're at a restaurant. Yeah, we're just going around.
More protein up in me, you know what I'm saying?
So I just went to the store, got myself some beers, and now I'm just walking to my hostel. It's like a 5-minute drive. I can't see how long the walk is, but I give or take about 40 minutes. I decided to leave the restaurant a little bit early just because, you know, I didn't know how I felt about Miguel. He was a cool person, but then I realized he had a Bowie knife on the bottom of his bag. I was like, don't want to be around him late at night, you know? This place does seem a little odd just because there's like nobody here, no stores open. Now, it is Mother's Day today, so things are closing a lot earlier than they normally would. God, this hill is just straight elevation. Thankfully, I'm only 200 meters away from my hostel, so let's see how it is. So I just got to the bus station, and the bus ticket is about 400 colones. And, you know, someone just drove by, they honked, and I was like, I'm not hitchhiking, what are they doing? And I didn't see no taxi sign or anything, so I go in and they're like, hey, it's a taxi, 700. I was like, yeah, no thank you. So I was just exploring the beach, and then I found this cool rock just in the middle of nowhere, and it's quite huge. And when nothing absolutely crazy happened, I still got to get my beer cap from Costa Rica, but you can always change out the beer cap. So right now I'm at a restaurant, just ordered some pasta and like a huge, like almost 2-liter bottle of water. It's gonna run me like 20, maybe 30 bucks. Also, sad part is they don't allow me to be shirtless. Like, I was sweating so much, you could see the sweat coming out of my sweat pores, and they're like, yeah, you gotta put a shirt on. So I got a little guest joining me for my meal. It's a goddamn monkey. I don't know what's a monkey, but it's eating something. Honestly, very creamy pasta, absolutely amazing. Place is crazy expensive. I'm paying 30 schmackaroos for this, okay? The 2-liter and this. Insane. Sadly, that's kind of how Costa Rica is. Also, this place is near the beach, not on the beach. I didn't want to go to a place on the beach because that would probably be double. It would be like 60 bucks. I literally just spent 3/5 of my day's budget at that restaurant. Oh my days, it's expensive in Costa Rica. And honestly, it's not that much better than the other places I've been. The only difference is it's more touristy. That's about it. And I don't have to struggle with my little to broken Spanish while ordering food. I still gotta work on that, you know? I know how to get place to place, but I do not know how to order food. Oh my God. Well, I guess I gotta spend the next couple days working on that. Well, I'm back at the beach. So where I am, having a beer, watching the sunset. Incredible, okay? Can't beat this. I'm on a huge rock as well, dangling my feet like this, bro. It's insane. Gotta say, I had a lot of fun on this big rock, walked in the sunset, but it is getting dark and my hostel is about an hour-and-a-half walk away. Thankfully, only half an hour away, just on the walk on the beach, at the very end of the beach, there is a bus station. So I'm just gonna be taking the bus back to my hostel. This sunset, even though there's clouds, is incredibly beautiful. Oh my God. Just went to the store and now I'm just waiting for the bus. I got a 500 colones coin. Just got my candy, and honestly, it kind of sucks. It is dark out and there's no one here, and I'm just waiting for the bus. And that's how it be sometimes. So a good or bad, depending on how you see it, feature of hostels is that sometimes nobody's in your dorm. I'm in an 8-person dorm and I am the only bed, okay? Everyone else is gone. It's also an ensuite, so I got my own shower and toilet, okay? I'm gonna be sleeping lavishly tonight. Sometimes you kind of want to meet people, and if they're not in your dorm, it's kind of harder. You can't meet them in the common area. This place doesn't really have a common area, it's more of a kitchen, but one part that sucks about coming to the beach alone is you don't really have someone to like watch over your stuff. So I had to hide my green bag just behind these bushes over here. And what happened was I was taking it down because I gotta put on sunscreen. And I took it down, grabbed that tree, but then a branch broke, and basically I was now falling towards these rocks. A slide falls off, and now I have to, with one slide, bounce off a rock and then jump onto the sand. All right, all happened within like a quarter of a second. So today we're going to the national park, and I feel greatly underprepared. I'm in flip-flops and like a shitty bag. At least you got, you know, shoes and proper equipment. I just went to the store, and a problem I realized is I'm running out of cash a lot faster than I thought I would. I was like, oh, $300 in like a week, that's a lot. Like, I gotta get rid of that. I hate how Central American countries are like, yeah, you have to pay to leave. Like, bro, why do you do that? So apparently this national park is extremely strict. Like, you're not allowed to bring in single-use water bottles. You're not even allowed to bring in a bag of chips. I just bought these like 5 minutes ago because I was like, oh, like, I'm gonna be hungry on the beach, whatever, it's gonna be nice. No, I gotta eat this bag of chips. I don't even want to eat the bag of chips right now. We finally made it into the national park, and they were searching all our bags. But as a cheeky bastard, I got candy in my pockets. And the bag of chips, I didn't eat it all, but I just hid it in my buff. Damn, homie's huge. So great news, my backpack exploded with sunscreen. So now sunscreen is all over everything I have. Gorgeous view behind me, but right now we're leaving and we're headed to the beach just because why not? We made it to one of the 3 beaches. Okay, devastating news. There's a huge cloud that's coming in right behind us. And like we were hearing like, you know, thunder noises. So we're headed to another beach. Hopefully it clears up within like an hour because this place closes in like 2.5 hours. So we got a special guest today. John Wizard, the Lizard Gizzard. This is Costa Rica tourism at the max. Okay, we're in a national park. Why is there a giant restaurant and a gift shop here? Disappointing. So we have made it to one of the best beaches in Costa Rica. Honestly, it's beautiful. Except my camera is not doing justice. This is straight up the fort from the forest, okay? You gotta find the blueprint to build this. I got it. So we literally walked like 3 minutes to the other beach. That's like, it's a very thin line. I'll show you a map. And basically, nobody is here. Like we're near the end of the beach. This beach extends over for a while and nobody's on this beach. So I got devastating news. I found out why no one's here. There's crocodiles in the water. And I started going in and then, you know, guy blew the whistle and then he was like, no, there's crocodiles. I was like, wait a minute, what? And there's a crocodile swimming. You won't be able to see him, but he's like right there. This place is incredible. Like I don't even realize it. Like this is not something I've seen in Canada ever, ever, ever. So devastating news, the beach closes at 3 p.m. The park closes at 4, so we're not allowed in the water. And Yulia just got in the water and then they're like, yeah, gotta get out. I just left my hostel and right now I'm headed to the bus station. It's about 30 minutes away, but I could pay like a little bit, but I was like, I don't really want to pay $2 for like a short bus ride. So I'm just gonna be headed to the bus station. Hopefully I can make it in time. I have never seen a bus so on schedule. It's supposed to arrive at 9:30. What time is it? It is 9:30 right now. My bus basically just dropped me off at my hostel. Like he pulled over and he was like, hey, like where are you staying? Like I could drop you off there. I was like, okay, why not? Because either way, it would have been like an hour walk, but hey, now I'm here.